Hello and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Libra, okay? So this is going to be for any planet or star you have in your chart under Libra. If you do, welcome. If not, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Lech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Proud's Fairy Oracle, and finally, if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck, okay? Now, what I would like to say is that we all have an intuition, and it is key that we learn how to use it before we lose it. So, for that specific reason, on Mondays I do a video on how to strengthen your said intuition. So please check that out if you're interested, okay? Now, with that being said, my gorgeous Libras, let's get into your cards, okay? I am myself a Libra sun. Yes, I am. No, I don't know why the southern accent came out, and I don't know if I'm doing it justice, but sometimes I channel a diva, sometimes I channel French people, sometimes I don't know who I channel. I just channel people. No, I just speak in accents at times. So bear with. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for Libra, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone with the from the highest good who has a message for my Libs, please come forward and share. And you got the Five of Spring in the upright with the World at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. It's my Libs. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libs, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got Ego in the upright with the Five of Winter at the bottom of the deck. And Temperance following that. To be quite honest with you, and the Six of Winter behind that. Ooh, I like. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please come forward. Oh, something in the reverse there. And you got the Ten of Spring in the reverse with the Three of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. Three of Autumn with the Release card behind that, and the Nine of Summer behind that. Huh. Okie So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libs, please come forward and share what they should expect For the coming week, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect. For the coming week, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libs. Then you got the Lovers card, the Choice, and the 8 of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. Haha. Just put this away and take out my clarifying deck. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying the 5 of Spring followed by the World card. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, and you have Sylvanus with the Lattice Moon's daughter at the bottom of the deck, and Faf the Footer. Ooh. And Singer of Intuition, Singer of Initiation, and the Birth Mother behind that. I think I'll keep them all. Yeah. Okay. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libs, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying the Ego card, the 5 of Winter, the Balance card, and the 6 of Winter. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libs, please come forward and clarify the Ego card, the 5 of Winter, the Balance card, yes, and the 6 of Winter. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libs, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying all those cards. First card, oh, that gnome. Ugh. With the Jehovah at the bottom of the deck, as well as Honesty and Iris of the Rainbow, and the Fairy Godmother, and Nellis the Alchemist, and the Undressing of a Salad, and the Singer of Transfiguration. Ooh, damn. Okay, and the Oakman. I'm gonna take all of them. And the Singer of Intuition. Yes. And behind that is Mikkel Amuckle. And behind that is the Master Maker, Topsy Turvets. I think I'm going to stop because or else there won't be any other cards left for any of the other cards. Okay, so now. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and clarify why the 10 of Spring is here in the reverse, followed by 3 of Autumn, followed by the Release, and the 9 of Summer. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why the 10 of Spring is in the reverse, followed by the 3 of Autumn, the Release card, and the 9 of Summer. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libs, please come forward and share why all these cards are here. And you got the Feline with Mike the Myomancer at the bottom of the deck. Mike the Myomancer. Erkley Dirkley. And then you have the Lovers and the 8 of Autumn. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libs, please come forward and share why the Lovers card is here followed by the Eight of Autumn. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leaves, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Lovers card with the Singer of the Chalice at the bottom of the deck. Nice. Nice. Nicey, nicey. Okay. Let's get that pen handy. So for this reading, I shall start. Yes. Okay. So the first card you got out is the Five of Spring. And if you look on this card, it's more like bickering. Kids bickering with each other with flowers. So Five of Spring usually is people whacking each other with wands, with sticks. Here they're whacking each other with flowers. Lilacs. No, not lilacs. I don't know what the name is. They're very pretty flowers. Whatever it is, they're whacking each other with it. Okay, and so this card talks of opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people, which came with the World at the bottom of the deck. Now, these people might be very ambitious because they want to be a success and have the freedom to go in any direction they want, just like a hummingbird. And a journey that is now complete. They have completed a cycle, they have completed a level, and now they are wanting to reap. They want to stick it in your nose. You know, you can. They just do. Now, the reason why is because they have clarity over a certain thing, and they think it might be helpful for you to know this thing that they have knowledge about. So they're going to tell you about it, even if you don't necessarily want to hear, but they're going to tell you anyway. Now, this is what's like enlightened people. I think, I don't have that meme. I put it somewhere else. It's basically talking about how enlightened people think they are. They're like complete zen and complete wanting to listen to the other person, no holds barred. They want to listen to all their idea and all that. And the way other people see them is a crazy person, you know, like one of those what's it called? Those conspiracy theorists. That made me laugh. That did. It's so cute. And now that you can cut through their deception. Okay, so a friend of yours who has completed a cycle, who has the knowledge that you need to live a better life yourself, is fighting your thoughts to get you to listen to their point of view, but that just makes you want to not listen to them at all. So I'll tell you again, this can be vice versa. So this might be you trying to convince someone else, or someone else trying to convince you. And I can talk about this because I used to be one trying to convince people, and possibly because of that, wanting to convince others to follow my lead, I was picked on, bullied, and teased as a child. And so now I know you don't push people into an ultimatum, or you don't push people in a corner and make them choose. You know, there are other ways of doing this. In any case. So the reason why that person is wanting to help you or you helping the other person is because you have seen there has been a light cast in shadow, so you have seen clearly that which most people cannot see clearly. And so you're trying to help as many people as you can to get out of it. But it ain't easy because you can't convince someone to lose all of their preconceived notions just because, you have a better thought. Nay. So what you are being called to do during this stage, you or the other person, is to be grounded firmly and centered. And so that when you say something and that it doesn't go so well, you won't be fazed by it. And you'll actually continue to try to make people understand, but you will slowly but surely change the method in which you do this, okay, to be more effective in what you do, so that they want to actually listen to you, okay? And then you have the singer of initiation, which talks of passage through trial, triumph, new level, which means that whatever difficulty this is, you are totally going to get over it. You're going to learn quickly and in such a way so that people will want to listen to you. Will be like, that's an interesting concept. I never thought of that. Why don't you talk a little bit more about it, right? And at that point, but for you to get to that point, because it might take some time, right? You do. It is shadow work that needs to be done. And this shadow work is not easy to do. So you need to be nurturing and patient with yourself. Okay? This card says, nurturing, sheltering, creativity. You need to use your creativity to find a way to become like this, and also be nurturing towards others so that they will want to come to your way of thinking. So just know that the force might be with you, but it might take some time before you get there. Oh, nay. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, the next set of cards. Okay. You got the Eagle card, which in this deck represents the devil. The Five of Winter, which is the Five of Swords, which is fighting with people, And then the Temperance card, the Balance card, which is the Temperance card in this deck. And the Six of Winter, which is moving into calmer waters in any deck. So basically, you are going to have something getting caught up in fear and worry. But what are you getting caught up in fear and worry about? The illusion of being trapped. So you think that you think you are between a rock and a hard place, and that is not helping you at all. Okay? And the reason why you're stuck there is because the person that you are trying to convince is not taking it, you or the other person, okay, is not taking your efforts well. Okay, they're actually leaving you behind. See these two people who are like, this sucker we don't need to waste our time with this sucker. We can go along, even though you are trying to let them know that stuff is gonna go down and the best way to do that. But with people, when you raise people, when you win people patience, you kind of get the opposite of what you want. So just so you know, that is why it is said that you need temperance. You need to balance your methods to get what it is you want. Now, when you temper the way you do this, you will then be able to go from the choppy waters of not knowing how to communicate with others to the calm waters of knowing what to say at what time. Okay, and the card is clarifying that is, one, you need to break a pattern, because obviously the way you communicate needs some tuning up. And it's asking you to be cautious, like realistically cautious of how you communicate with others. And in order for you to see what you need to fix, you need to be honest with yourself, as well as have hope for the future, because it can be changed if you so choose. But it demands inner transformation, irrevocable change. Something's got to change, like really, really, really change. Okay? And that transformation, that transformation is going to seem like an impossible feat that you have accomplished. People won't get it. People won't understand where you're coming from, but they will absolutely see that you have gained strength, wisdom, and depth. Strength, ancient wisdom, and depth. You will have tapped into something not a lot of people have tapped into. And that is possibly because of your intuition, because you've listened to some of the videos I post on Mondays. And something that is going to allow you to do is also be present and acknowledge the blessings that you have in your everyday life, because that is one of the ways to turn your frown upside down. Then with that positivity and that new line of thinking, you will have an inspirational moment, an inspiration, and with that inspiration, you'll also gain a new viewpoint, a new change of viewpoint, fresh looks, new ways of seeing things. Yeah. New ways of seeing things that you never realized were even possible before. Okay. And with that new way of looking at things, you will you will avoid many difficulties that stand in your way. With the 10 of spring in the reverse, which is the 10 of wands, just so you know. And then we have the 3 of autumn, which talks of follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Yeah. So you will be able to do something amazing. Yeah. And with that, you will have released something from your past and moved on to something else. And that moving on will allow you to tap into the 9 of summer energy, which is the 9 of cups, which is wish fulfillment, dreams fulfilled, and a magical time of life. Okay? Now, the last set of cards that you got is the Lovers, followed by the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Autumn. Okay, now the Lovers card talks of a choice. Okay, it says true love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Yep. And that return to good health will be possible through doing a bit of research, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship. Excellent, no. Excuse me. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So what I'm picking up from this is the long-term project that your choice will allow you to complete. It will be a long-term project. Let it be a romantic one or a work one, whichever, you know. Now, what you are suggested is that if you want help with that, check with your friends. Your friends can help you. Yes, they may. Well, yes, they will. Actually. And also, the singer of the chalice. And the singer of the chalice talks of trust in your trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, miracles. So have trust in your friends. Be joyful during this change. Have patience. Be creative and hope. Don't hope. No. That a miracle is going to occur. Okay? So Libra, that is everything that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price, alright? Now, what was I going to say? Yes, now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all, okay? And with that being said, my gorgeous Libras, I would like to remind you that we all have an intuition, and that it's key that we learn how to use it before we lose it. So watch my video on Monday about how to strengthen your intuition. Okay, and with that being said, my gorgeous Libras, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!